This is Gary with GEEZBEEZ, and we're going to get in the bee yard today, and you can see in the background, hopefully, that the bees are really buzzing and busy today. A lot of nectar sources out for them, so we're going to take a look at our supers today and see if we need to put more on or kind of where we're at. And so I'm going to get suited up and we'll take a look. Well, they're really starting to get these supers filled out. Got a little bit of cap going on. All these are full. So they've drawn these supers out really well. Got a lot of nectar in them. We're on top of this one that they're actually into. So I think I'm going to leave that super on. A little bit of weight to this super, so we should be drawing those out. They're starting to cap some at the top. It's all full, it's all pulled out. So we're gonna go ahead and throw another super on top of this one. This hive didn't have top super they haven't started into yet, so we're gonna go ahead and pull it off and put it over there. So they really got this thing jam-packed full of nectar. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to get it in the light where you can see some of that shining. So we're going to go ahead and they've got about 3 of these drawn on top of this super. So we'll go ahead and leave these spaced at their 9. They'll draw those out a little wider. Ooh, these guys are jam-packed. And they've got these drawn out pretty much. When you get another super for these guys, let me go get one. They've got these two going. We'll put a third super on them. And we are still in a really good flow, as you can see. Just keep moving on down the road and see what we have. It's funny, you can kind of tell once you take that top lid off how many bees are coming out. Usually is an indicator of how much they've moved into this top super, and it doesn't look like there's many bees on there, so but we'll see. Yeah, they're just starting to move into it. You can see they've got this one, these pulled out in the middle. That's about all they've got. And so the one below them, we'll look in the super below them, and I'll bet they've got quite a bit of going on down there. Boy, they got this solid. There we go. They're just starting. You can see in there that middle, they've got about those middle frames going. And then down here, they've got this all full, pretty much. So I'm not gonna pull them apart because you can see in there that they've got honey pretty much in all those supers. So they're starting to move up into this top super. So they've got a little space. We don't have to worry about them. And we'll move on. We took this top off, and as you can see, that thing is full of bees in the top. So I'm presuming that we probably got a full super here. So we're gonna smoke them down just a little bit. We're gonna take this inner cover off. I have really propolized this lid. There we go. And you can see there's a lot of bees in that top. So pretty much from here, they've got about 5 frames covered. So I'm gonna get another super for them, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna put this super on these girls. They're doing really well. This hive started out the winter with just this. I added this with this medium. I added this deep. They filled it up, and they've come a little ways into here. A lot of this is honey, and then this is honey now, and then we're going to put another super on. So they're doing really well. These big doubles, if you can get them established, can really produce some honey. Up till now, most have been singles, or some of them do have a medium on. This one has brood in it. So you can see if you can get your numbers up, you can really produce some honey. Next one. This is a mediums that I had from last year, and they have covered about 4 frames in here. So they got a ways to go on this super. So we'll leave them and go to these next hives, which are hives in a previous video where I showed where I combined these hives. And they started out with about 7 in the bottom. I put the top on. There's probably 5 in the bottom, and they have filled that bottom out since. And they've got about the same number as that hive over there, about 3. And in the, let's see what they've done as far as into the deep. they've come about 5 frames up. So they've got a full in the bottom, about 5 frames here, and then just starting to put some honey into this medium. And we'll check this other hive next to it. It was started the same day, the same number of bees. So we'll see the differences in queens, if any. And this one has about they filled this super up. So isn't that amazing, the difference in the 2 hives? Started at the same time, they've pretty well filled that super up. I'd added another super and they're starting into it. So it's amazing the difference in what queens can make. And I'm sure there's other variables, but this would definitely be a queen that I would use to graft off of, because she's done really, really well. This one's done well too, but it's just pretty amazing that this one's starting into that super, this one's got a super full and is starting into one. So anyway, that's about it in the production yard. We'll keep you posted on the supers and what we do, and we'll include you in the honey pool coming up pretty soon when they get this all capped off and they get it all ready to go. We also will be keeping you posted on our sumac and see how the last big flow that we'll have will be the sumac, which I'll start 2 or 3 weeks. So we'll see how that goes. And hopefully we can add, you know, that they can get the supers on that they have and maybe add one more. So I appreciate it. Thank you.